Now that school is out, summer travel is really picking up, of course, and we want to make sure that we're healthy while we're away. So I'm joined by CVS Pharmacy Manager Michael Kasabian. Michael, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So what's the first thing that people should do when they are planning a trip either in the States or overseas?
Yes, so if they're planning a trip within the United States or headed overseas, the first thing they should do is get in touch with their healthcare provider and make an appointment and discuss all their prescription medication needs to last throughout the trip, and maybe an extra 3 to 5 days extra after that, just in case there's any travel delays. And what's equally important is that they talk about their vaccination record. There may be some destination-specific vaccines for those areas, and if you need any of those vaccines, we have most of them at CVS. You can make an appointment on the CVS Health app or on CVS.com.
Now, what health and wellness items other than prescription medication should people pack along for their trips?
Yes, yeah, you can see I came prepared today. It's always good to pack a miniature pharmacy when you're going away. I like to break in my med packs with starting with preventatives and your treatment options. And a lot of these countries, you're going to be in milder climates, warmer climates. You definitely want to get your sunblock, a 30 or a 45, especially to keep yourself protected, and reapply every couple of hours. We also have the little, look like a deodorant stick, but they're actually they're a sunblock, and they're great for kids, especially if they've been.
Cool.
Yeah, it's better. It's good for them after they've been swimming for a couple of hours, and you just quickly retouch up their face. And whether you're taking some people get motion sickness, whether you're taking a Block Island ferry or a Mediterranean cruise, you take these raspberry chewables like an hour before or a half hour before, and it'll help you prevent motion sickness. So those are some good preventative items. Not to mention, there are some mosquito-borne illnesses going around in other countries right now. So bringing a good, aside from the vaccinations, bringing a good repellent with you that has like a DEET 20%.
Yeah.
And some of those actually protect against ticks too, and which is actually prevalent around here too.
Yeah,
so
that is a good idea. Going back to the vaccinations, how do people know which vaccinations they need depending on which country they're going to?
Yes, so the CDC actually has a destinations website that you can visit, and you can actually click on the name of the country, and it'll break it down into which vaccines are mandatory or recommended for the area that you're going to. So for instance, right now there's a measles outbreak in several countries. There are mosquito-borne illnesses in several countries. There are food and water contaminated diseases out there. So some of those vaccinations you'll need to get at least 2 to 4 weeks before you leave for your trip.
So something that you really do have to plan ahead for and figure out what you need.
And that's what coming getting that appointment with your doctor's office is a good discussion to have it there. Yeah.
Absolutely. So overall, what are your biggest health and wellness tips when it comes to going on vacation?
Absolutely. I think the most important thing is to be proactive. Pack some of these items a couple days ahead. Don't wait for an hour before the Uber driver gets to your house before the airport like I do. And be mindful of your health and before and during your trip. Stay hydrated. You'll be doing a lot of walking, a lot of exploring in these hotter climates, and don't wait till you're dehydrated. Maybe stick one of these electrolyte packets into your water bottle and stay hydrated, because by the time you're dehydrated, it's too late. And CVS is kind of just like this one health stop for everything to get. You get your vaccines, you get your prescriptions, and you can even run down the seasonal aisle and grab your paddleball rackets if you're going to the beach and have a good time, because if you're happy and enjoying yourself, that leads to healthcare.
All right, all great advice as we head into summer travel season. Thanks for joining us, Mike. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.